Imagine waking up one day to find the world as you know it has radically changed. History is not just a record of events, it's a collection of turning points, moments where the river of time could have flowed in a completely different direction. One such moment was in 1683, when the mighty Ottoman Empire stood at the gates of Vienna. This siege was not merely a battle, it was a potential turning point in history. What if the Ottoman Empire had captured Vienna? Let's explore how the landscape of the modern world might have been dramatically transformed. Firstly, we must understand the significance of Vienna in 1683. It was the heart of the Holy Roman Empire and a beacon of Christian Europe. Its fall would have meant not just a territorial loss, but a profound psychological blow. The Ottoman victory could have paved the way for their further expansion into Europe. With Vienna under Ottoman control, the heart of Europe would have been exposed. It's entirely plausible that countries like Poland, Hungary, and others would have struggled to fend off Ottoman advances. The religious landscape of Europe, and perhaps the world, could have seen a drastic shift. For centuries, the Ottoman Empire was the most powerful Muslim empire in the world. Their victory at Vienna might have emboldened the spread of Islam into Central Europe, altering the religious fabric of the continent. Churches could have been replaced with mosques, and the call to prayer might have echoed through the streets of Vienna and beyond. The diverse religious tapestry of Europe today might have been woven with more strands of Islamic culture and tradition. Economically, the capture of Vienna could have allowed the Ottoman Empire to control key trade routes in Europe, significantly enhancing their wealth and influence. The flow of goods, ideas, and culture between the East and West, which had been facilitated by the Silk Road for centuries, could have seen a monumental shift. European economies, heavily dependent on trade routes controlled by the Ottomans, might have been forced into a vassal-like status, paying tribute to the Sultan in Constantinople. The impact on the Renaissance and the Enlightenment, movements that significantly shaped our modern world, could have been profound. The Ottoman Empire was known for its tolerance and patronage of the arts and sciences. However, the focus of these movements might have shifted eastwards, from Paris, London, and Florence to Constantinople and beyond. The contributions of thinkers like Voltaire, Newton, and Da Vinci might have been overshadowed by those flourishing under Ottoman patronage. But what of resistance and resentment? The Ottoman administration of diverse territories was often marked by a degree of autonomy for local populations, but resistance to foreign rule has been a constant throughout history. Europe could have seen the rise of numerous militias, driven not just by the desire for self-rule, but fueled by religious fervour. The continent could have been racked by centuries of guerrilla warfare, with devastating impacts on populations and progress. Internationally, the balance of power would have shifted dramatically. A Europe weakened and divided by Ottoman conquest could have been no match for the rising powers of the New World. Perhaps the United States, untouched by Ottoman influence, would have risen to global dominance even earlier. Alternatively, without strong European powers to colonize and exploit them, countries like India and China might have emerged as dominant global powers far sooner. Yet, history is not merely a chess game of empires and nations. It's shaped by individuals, by people living their lives, falling in love, raising their children, and dreaming of a better future. The Ottoman capture of Vienna could have created a world where the language you speak, the faith you practice, the traditions you hold dear, might have been entirely different. It's a world that could have been more diverse or more divided, more tolerant or more turbulent. In contemplating what if the Ottoman Empire had captured Vienna, we not only explore a path not taken, but we also gain a deeper appreciation for the fragility and complexity of the world we inhabit today. The Siege of Vienna was a watershed moment, a clash of civilizations that could have reshaped the world in ways we can only begin to imagine. History, as it stands, took a different course, but by pondering the what-ifs, we engage with the profound forces that shape our existence and continue to influence the course of human destiny.